What's going on, family? Welcome back to the Royal Minds podcast. Today, I got two extraordinary individuals with me today. I got the legacy home buyers. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? My name is Joshua Towner.
Yes, sir.
That's who I am. I'm Joshua Towner, man.
All right.
How everybody doing today? My name's Selden. Everybody know me as Kobe throughout the community. So this is who I am.
Man, well, we're going to jump right into it, all right? So the one thing I wanted to ask you guys is, how did you guys come together to create this amazing business that you have?
So I started Legacy Home Buyers. We'll start doing the research of, real estate and kind of going into that journey. Late 2019, I'll probably say more so. The incorporation didn't start till February of 2020.
Gotcha.
I brought Kobe in. I mean, we were just having a general conversation about things that we always talk about: prosperity,
Business,
entrepreneurship.
Gotcha.
And I told him about a deal, my first deal that I disclosed. Within that first deal, Kobe was like, "What?" It just piqued his interest. And being the go-getter that he was, I offered the opportunity to him. He kept asking verifying questions. And then we just came together, and we've been rolling ever since. It's kind of just happened that way.
Okay.
It's very, very authentic. Somebody that I've been trusting, been known for many years, so it was easy. It's been easy.
It was just a go from the jump.
Because I knew his work ethic.
Yeah.
I knew his character. I knew that not many people can outwork me, but he could keep up for sure.
Gotcha.
And he could definitely, sometimes he definitely get me he gonna push me to be even better than what I was.
Okay.
And that's ultimately why I think the relationship works very well. And that's definitely how we got started. Just very authentic. Just talking.
Definitely. We keep each other motivated to work hard and keep pushing, no matter what, I think one thing that pulled me into this opportunity not only was the money that was, available, or the opportunity that was there, but just, being able to work with family. Not only are we good friends, but we're family as well.
Gotcha.
And he's somebody that I definitely trust. Been knowing him for a long time, and it's just an amazing opportunity. And just to see the direction that things are going in. We're only in the beginning stages, and it's up from here.
Man, so that's amazing, man.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
My next question for y'all is, like you said, the trust. And we didn't spoke about this a little bit, but when it comes to dealing with a lot of money to a degree, how do you guys find that trust that almost like keeps the bond together to where it's like, no, I ain't tripping over the money, but we finna get it together?
I would probably say, if I can speak on the money aspect, and when it comes to trust, being as transparent as possible. Kobe's been on, and every email chain that's ever went out, every text message that's ever went out, vice versa. We talk 5-6 times a day, just keeping each other up to date. So it's nothing that's a secret to us. We in this, I'll probably say we both at the stage right now where we're trying to transition from our 9-to-5 and make this a full-time job. So that's our main focus. Of course, we want the financial freedom, but we don't need much to step away. So our mindset more so is just like to really just hone in and just be as transparent as possible, be upfront as we can be. And with him being family, I care about his well-being just as well as mine, because his family is my family, right? We married to cousins, so so it's like, we close knit. So if I'm helping Kobe out and I forego a situation, it's only gonna come back around, because he's just that type of person. We both givers. We both like to see one another succeed, even just as much as we want ourselves to succeed. That comes with the name, Legacy Home Buyers. We were just working on our legacy, man. You can't be greedy working on your legacy.
No, and we also see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So, if he was to burn me on one deal, or if I was to burn him on one deal, that could ruin a relationship. And that's not something we're trying to do.
Not at all.
We looking, 5, 10, 20 years from now. We trying to build generational wealth. A small $5, $10, $15, $20,000 check right now, is not going to mean anything to us, 10, 20 years from now, if we burn each other on a deal, so staying open with each other. Like you said, transparency is key. We keep each other informed with everything that's going on, coming in, going out, and just keeping our eye on the prize, which is longevity. You know,
that's it.
Seeing the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, this is bigger than one deal, one opportunity. You know, yeah, he can make $20,000 on this deal by maybe cutting me out, or he can make more. You know, but cutting me out may be a pivotal part of the business or the relationship, or me, you know, cutting him out could be a pivotal part of the relationship that could actually ruin the business. You know what I'm saying? Because once the trust is gone, you know what I mean, you can't really build that back. No. You know, you can't get that back. So, and that's in any relationship, business, you know, relationships, you know what I'm saying? Just anything, you know, with your spouse or partner. Trust is key.
And I think our moral compass lines up with one another.
Definitely.
And our word is everything. We talk about that everything.
Yeah.
Your word and your name is all you have.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you say something, follow up. And I know he's that type of person.
Yeah.
And then your name,
if
somebody spit on your name, it tastes bad coming out their mouth. You can never replace that.
Yeah, it's
people really remember you for the way you make them feel, man.
Definitely.
So I think that's very, very important. Very pivotal. No matter what you say, everybody, you know, talk is cheap. But the way you make people feel, the lasting impression that they feel after a transaction, or the transparency that you give them, the trust, the building that relationship, that means everything, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say one thing that you both just said. Like you said, your name it holds a lot of weight.
It does.
If you're doing business the right way.
Yes.
Not only that, another thing that you guys hit on that I want you to go just a little bit deeper with is creating that generational wealth.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, does it make it easier because it's two of you guys working together to do this instead of just one of y'all trying to build out, like you said, the whole entire legacy?
He did. He brought up a valid point when he stated, like, one transaction can definitely kill a relationship.
Gotcha.
So, or the lack thereof, or the trust that you don't necessarily have with someone. So if I had to say, being with somebody that's family very seldom works. A lot of people don't like to do anything with family or friends because in many transactions, especially amongst, you know, us in our community being Black,
gotcha,
people want that kickback. They want you to take a little bit off. They want to cheat you out your time and your efforts. They want a deal. They just don't necessarily treat you right. So when it really comes back down, man, to that legacy, it just means everything. Our family is everything to us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my dreams are definitely tied to legacy home buyers.
Gotcha.
But that same dream ties back into the well-being of my family. And that's my why. That my legacy is everything. Because once you gone, that's all you got.
That's right. That's the motivation.
What you gonna leave your kids, what you gonna leave your family, man. And many times in our generation, I mean, we have people that, you know, balling out of control when they're here, but when they pass, they got to do a GoFundMe. We can't do that, man. We gotta change some of those things that we've put into our mind and just really start to think about, you know, our kids, man, our grandkids. I won't be satisfied until my grandson, a trust fund baby. That's just my goal. I don't celebrate minor things at all because it's like we ain't done. Me and Kobe get a check. We're like, what? We got 4, 5 more. We got to go get
on to the next one.
On to the next one. Don't celebrate, man. Keep going.
Man, that's fire right there. I just gotta go ahead and give your roses. Nah, man, both of you guys. Because the thing is, like you just said, that I never really thought about it from that aspect, making sure that my great grandkids are trust fund babies. I done thought about like the next, you know, generation and kind of like 2 generations ahead. But saying things like that, it kind of like, it sparks something different.
Man, we can really provide Black privilege for our children. We should, that same privilege that we talk about others, you know, ethnicity groups having. I feel like that should be the most important thing as a father, as a leader of a household.
Number 1 priority.
It's everything.
It should be.
You got to give your kids an advantage, man. I just think that's one of the best gifts that you can give them. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. Because the only thing I was gonna ask, and I think you was finna expound on it, is it's like with you two guys being partners and everything, right? And like you said, creating that generational wealth and creating those trust fund babies. Like it's dope. And I'm just getting caught in my head right now. My apologies.
Yeah, no, you fine.
But with that, it's just like, just go a little bit deeper on how you guys just came to that connection. Like you said, you created it out of the name Legacy Home Buyers.
I'll let Kobe go ahead and get some time in, man.
Yeah. Oh no,
it's all
good.
I'm long with it, bro.
Definitely do your thing. You know, you making some great points. Mm-hmm. But you know, I have three kids.
Right.
You know, I have 2 13-year-old daughters and an 8-year-old son. The one thing that's most important to me, you know, is to make sure that they're in a good situation.
Gotcha.
When I pass, you know, hopefully I live a long life, you know. But if not, you know what I'm saying? The steps that I'm making right now, the things that I'm building, I can pass this on to them, the tools that I'm developing. You know, these are things that I can transfer over to them to allow them to be able to, you know, do some of these things and build wealth for themselves where they don't have to enter the corporate world and depend on somebody to go out and you know, allow them to make money, you know, not necessarily have to depend on anybody, but just to be able to go out and get it for themselves, you know, and really this is opportunity. Real estate is opportunity that allows people to go out and get it for themselves, you know, and just being introduced into this industry, if you want to call it that, you know, I can definitely see real estate being something that will provide a way to allow us to be able to transfer wealth from one another on down the line. You know what I mean? Just by acquiring properties or just having the tools to be able to communicate with people to get them to buy and sell properties with you, earning a fee off of that transaction. You know, it's just, the money is endless. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to buy properties forever. Yeah. It doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? So tapping into that lane or that industry, the money will always be there. The money will always be there.
And then it's another thing that you guys both hit on, but you didn't say it directly. Like eliminating that survival mindset.
Yes.
That being conditioned to have to survive off of somebody else.
It's tough, man.
How do you transition that mindset, but also it's like rely on each other as partners?
It's difficult because I feel like I would probably say before the end of the year, me and Kobe, if we kind of, you know, play our cards right, we should be full time in this. I would probably say that we both will feel comfortable doing so at that time. The hardest thing is he got 3 miles to feed plus a wife. I got a son and a wife. So it's really hard to get out of that mindset of having that extra, you know, backing to let you be able to chase your dreams even that much further. So I would probably say to get out of that mindset, it's a constant battle constantly, because you think like, all right, my family, if I'm not working, do they have health insurance? Right. You know what I'm saying? You're just not by yourself anymore. So you have to just take a lot more things into consideration, have even that much more of a nest egg. But that's what we go to work for with one another every day, with each other and mine, because I know his situation. He knows mine. And that's motivation on top of the motivation I already have to go harder so I can help him to earn that freedom. Like, it's crazy. We be talking about it all the time, bro. So we both work 9 to 5s and we getting up early, going to sleep super late, man, and really not earning even a percentage of what we earn in real estate for way less of our time.
For sure.
So the cost value as far as our time and the freedom that we need to feel free, man, you got to get out that rat trap if you can. Yeah, that plantation field is crazy, bro. You got to get out of there, man. If you can, if there's an opportunity for you to chase a goal or a dream,
go after it.
Just go after it. So don't play with it, man. Just go after it.
I was going to say, so with that, you guys being a little bit older than me, this is just a question for myself. I'm selfish right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you guys agree to do it sooner than later, or whenever the time permits for you to go ahead and get up out of that rat trap, like you said?
I would say the sooner the better.
Sooner the better.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good to just start having that mindset, to develop that mindset that you don't want to work for anybody. Gotcha. You know, like the younger generation. I'm 38 years old. You know, my generation was kind of taught to, you know, go to school, graduate, go to college, go find a job in the corporate world, you know, make 6 figures if possible, you know what I'm saying, and provide for your family.
And retire after 40 years.
After 40 years, yeah.
The 401k.
Yeah. And working for somebody that can replace you at any time. You know what I mean? Like you're nothing but a number or just a able body that can do the job that they need you to do. So they can make millions off of your back and give you pennies or a fraction of a dollar, you know what I'm saying, to provide for your family. But when you going out there and you working hard, you putting 8 to 10 hours into yourself, the amount of money that you can make into something that you're interested in, you know, or something you enjoy doing, the money is endless. You know what I mean? Like you enjoy what you're doing. The opportunity to make more money is always there. You're not capped. You don't have anybody down your back. I mean, you have to be accountable for yourself, you know, but just having that entrepreneur mindset where you don't want to work for anybody, you know, I think that is key. In the generation, when I was going back to the younger generation, I think you all understand that more now than we did before. I mean, everybody say they wanted to be an entrepreneur, but nobody really put in the time or the work to really get it done.
Y'all at it, man. We we got 22-year-olds in our net worth, and we going to their houses, $200,000 houses, same houses that we want to move our families in. This is like, and this guy brought the cash, you know, off his real estate. And it's just amazing just to see other people in this generation or that's younger than us getting it. And all we do is motivate them to be like, if we only knew, you know, now what we knew then or vice versa, we would be a lot farther ahead. I mean, at 32, I'm just now starting to find something that I feel like I could do for the rest of my life.
Yes.
And be comfortable doing it. It don't feel like work. It don't really feel like work.
Not at all.
You earn it, but I mean, you are working very hard to get the process done. And it is time consuming, but with a great team around you, that burden is it's not your own. You know what I'm saying? It's just not your own.
And it's never too late, you know, no matter how old you are, you know, or how young you are. You can start as early as 15, 16 years old, you know, doing wholesale deals, or you can be 70, 80 years old.
Selling T-shirts, selling anytime.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. And there's different ways to be real estate. Yeah. Any entrepreneurial idea that you have, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just to be able to have that freedom, you know what I mean? Like to me, that's important. You know, having freedom, being able to spend the time with my family, not being confined to 4 walls, having to work for somebody, having to answer to somebody, taking time off, you know what I mean, when they allow me to. So me and my family can take vacations or I can spend time with my family.
Being nervous, man.
Yeah,
like
man.
I've been gone for lunch too long. Or, man, it's anything. It's
just restrictions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I understand because with me having a 9 to 5, I'm like, nah, this ain't finna cut it. I don't like asking somebody, can I take my wife, you know, on vacation? That don't make sense in my head.
Yeah.
But I can see that, like you said, you guys came into agreement with that. And then that's how Legacy Home Buyers was built out.
But don't get me wrong. You can definitely leverage your 9 to 5 to support your dreams as well, right?
So how you do that?
Yeah. I mean, you said, how do you leverage your 9 to 5? I mean, we still got to have expenses, you know, in place. If we ever have a shortfall with our business, it comes from
still fall back.
It still fall back on our personal pockets. I mean, because we still at that point where we're still building out, you know, the business, building out the process. So if there's a shortfall, hey Cole, I need a little something on this. All right, cool. I'll meet you halfway. We still have to have something in that pipeline. So don't ever feel like when you have an idea that you just got to quit that day. But you need to definitely be working towards your goals and your dreams because
putting the steps in place, build.
Pretty much all they doing is paying you to forget your dreams.
That's it.
That's all I feel like every employer do. They pay you to forget your dreams.
And paying you for your time.
That's
time and energy is, I would say, the most important currency in this world is time and energy. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you put all your time and energy into anything that you like to do, the money's gonna come. It'll be there. You know what I mean? As long as you're putting the time and energy into it, it'll be there. So if you're putting all your time and energy into your 9 to 5, you're going to make money.
Yeah.
But the person that owns the company is the one that's really getting over. You know what I mean? And all his time and energy is in his family. You know what I'm saying? Or doing whatever he likes to do, or he's pursuing his dream, or, you know, but you putting all your time and energy into his job. I mean, into, you know, his business, into his dreams. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
you can get your own.
Getting your own.
Definitely forgetting your own. So, because you kind of see it in corporate America, because I'm in banking and finance, so that's my background. That's what I understand.
Okay.
The higher ups, typically in any industry, the people that make the most money work the least.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. They don't do nothing, man. They just go kiss babies and make sure that the business look good for the most part. And for us, you know, the people at the bottom, they're, having the customer interaction, the customer dissatisfaction, the cuss outs, the people that's upset, typically the people that's making the most money, like Kobe said, man, they leveraging all their time and they spending a lot of their time not working. They work less, so you definitely want to try to find out, not necessarily how you can work less, but how you can spend your time doing the things that you want to do. Mm-hmm. That's the most important thing to me. Yeah. Outside of, financial freedom. Man. But I think they work hand in hand, man. They work hand in hand.
Gotcha. So another thing that you guys both just hit on that I think a lot of people don't pay attention to is that the fact that your time is a big part of your currency.
Yes.
So how does that play a role within the business?
Time is the most valuable commodity known ever in the history of the world, if you ask me. No matter who you are, when when God calls you home, I'm a believer. So when God calls you home, there's nothing you can do to add more time to that clock. I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. When it's your time, it's your time. It's your time. Yeah. No matter how much money you got, you can't buy yourself more time. When it's that time, it's gone. So everybody has an expiration. So, we work 9 to 5s, kids. We have to spend our time wisely, man.
Still have to find the time.
Have to find the time because we still working 9 to 5. Okay. So I'll probably say the free time that we do have, even before we were setting up, you saw Kobe, you know, making calls. Man. I'm in there talking to Sparkle about deals. We always trying to find an opportunity and a way to leverage our time into money. Mm-hmm. Man. Every free time, every free second that we got. A lot of sacrifices, from our family and everybody like that. But they know our goals. Yeah,
even if you just have to start out with an hour every day working towards your dream, it's all steps into building out your dream. You have to put in the sacrifice in order to get something out of it, in order to make things happen. And I think if you're willing to do that, you'll definitely see the results. Yeah. But it's all about being consistent, with your time and putting in the work, even on those days where you're tired. It's days where I work my 9 to 5 and I don't feel like talking to nobody because I talk to people all day, every day on the phone. I work for a pharmaceutical company, so I do like pharmacy sales. So I'm constantly on the phone talking to nurses and doctors on a daily basis, and the prescriptions that go through that I sell, it's like these people are making, thousands of dollars on these prescriptions. And I'm only getting pennies on a dollar. Yeah. But I'm the one that is in the field that's building these relationships with these people, and sometimes, that can be a lot, just dealing with people on an everyday basis. When I get off work, I'm ready to just shut down. Yeah. I don't feel like talking to anybody because I talk so much during my 9 to 5. But knowing that we have this business and I'm trying to build financial freedom for myself and help, build this business with Josh, I have to, even on my worst days, and I'm tired, extremely tired, I have to put in at least an hour to 2 hours or more every day. You know what I'm saying? Just to build those, to build steps to work towards
quitting that job,
getting out of that 9 to 5 to where I can put in 8 to 10 hours into what we have going on. Yeah, into real estate. Because that's where it's at.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, with you having a background in finance and you having a background in sales, does that make your job easier?
It does.
1,000%. It's kind of like we like Batman and Robin, the two Batman.
Yeah,
like anything that I struggle with, Kobe's able to help me out with. Phones, I've done phone sales. Kobe's a master with the phones.
Oh yeah,
I'm a master. I feel like I've mastered, numbers, closing this operations. So we work very well. He does what they call acquisitions. So he acquires. I do dispositions, which I sell. The acquisition portion is the portion that a lot of people don't like to do. Spending a lot of time on the phones.
Yeah.
Getting cussed out. Your nose.
Right.
Yeah. People don't want to do that. But it's a part of the job. And where I'm weak, I feel like Kobe helps me be strong, and vice versa. I'm sure he can say the same thing. Sure. So it's a great combination of two things coming together. Man, we just sharpen each other constantly.
Man.
And just build off our strengths.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I feel like any weaknesses that I have, I can always call Kobe and get some assistance on how to make myself better. So I definitely would say I definitely become a lot more comfortable we're having difficult conversations with people because that's one of the hardest things for me, delivering bad news. You know, Kobe's definitely helped me out with that. Mm-hmm. Kobe's definitely helped me become a better salesman. Mm-hmm. Think about the end goal.
Gotcha.
Being able to have those tough conversations.
Yeah.
Because it's not always peachy. On those phones, man.
Nah.
So how did you master having these tough conversations? Because I'd have been on the other end of them phones and I done got the heat up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Just give me the paperwork. I don't want to deal with people no more.
Yeah.
So how did you master that?
I just had to develop the mindset that it's not personal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they're not attacking me personally. You know, they just disagree with the way the conversation is going. Mm-hmm. So sometimes how I get around that, I'll allow that person to talk and vent, let them get out everything that they have. And then whatever frustrations that they have, you know, after they release it, allows them the opportunity to calm down. And then that's when I go into my flow, you know what I mean? And then I just keep a even tone voice. You know, I don't get high pitched with them or irate with them, you know what I mean? And they kind of go off of my energy after they see that I'm not excited or I'm not, you know, upset or anything like that. They'll calm down. And at the end of the conversation, they'll end up apologizing for going off on me. And at that point, that's when I have them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, okay, now is the right time to talk to you. You know, you were upset at first. You expressed your frustrations that you may have with me or the business or whatever the situation is. Whatever's going on. Now is the opportunity for me to let you know how we're going to fix this problem or what solution I can provide for you to get you out of this situation. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you've already told me what the problem is. Mm-hmm. Now I just have to listen and then provide a solution for
unpack, you. Man.
Yeah,
unpack.
That's it.
They already gave you all the information.
You gave me everything I needed. Mm-hmm. I just let you talk, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing that has allowed me to be somewhat successful in this. I won't, you know, I'm not going to say like the GOAT or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not like that. But just to be able to humble myself, you know, sit back and allow that person to get off his frustrations and just to listen, be a good listener. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then while the whole time they're talking, I'm just sitting in my head like, okay, I'm just processing everything. And then when I relay this information back to them, everything that they express to me, all of their frustrations, I just try to provide an answer for them. Like, here, you know, I know you were upset. You don't like the way things are going, you know, but let me give you, you know, this right here. This can help you. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm here for. I'm not here to take advantage of you. I'm not here for anything like that. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, nothing like that. But I'm just going to be here to provide a solution for you. And if you don't like the solution that I'm providing for you, or, you know, then we can explore other options. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I have for you. And then we just kind of go from there. I mean, it just takes steps, just minor steps, man. And I think just being able to be a good listener and allow people to talk can carry someone who's in sales a long way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just being able to listen.
And I think in any aspect of your life or any business that someone may be considering, service is everything, man. Mm-hmm. Service correlates so much with sales and success, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. If you just look at it as I'm providing a solution and a service for you, you'll go a lot further. So say if you are a person that wants to, have a clothing line, your service and your solution is clothes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be able to provide a service and a solution. People that we're dealing with typically are at their worst. They have a property that they can't either afford or that they want to sell. It's been a hindrance to them. Mm-hmm. I'll provide you a solution by telling you I have someone, or we're going to purchase the property. And then my service is always going to be exceptional. You're going to know exactly what's going on throughout that process. Mm-hmm. We're going to get you to that closing table and get you what you're looking for. So that's how I think that's kind of, it's not necessarily a competitive advantage, but that's something that we really hold close to. The core values of our business is to provide service and solution. And I think that's a lot of things that a lot of people can do to increase, you know, not only their volume, but their sales, the relationships that they have with their end customer. I think it'll go a long way.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope y'all getting this. I hope y'all got y'all notepads out because they giving y'all a straight game right now, man. I don't know which camera I got to look into, but I hope y'all seeing me. But my next question is, because I see how you two bounce off each other. So I only can imagine when y'all in the midst of doing a deal. The thing that you told me when we first had a conversation about setting all of this up, creating this moment, You told me collaboration over competition.
Everything, man. Collaboration is everything. Your network is your net worth. Mm-hmm. So I hold that very close to my core values. We always say all the time, it ain't necessarily about the money, it's about building a relationship. Mm-hmm. Because say if I have something, I'll sell you this bottle of water for, say $10 because you're really thirsty. You'll never buy another bottle of water from me again. Yeah. But if I cut you a deal, you'll come back. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So you never want to necessarily gouge anybody. You just want to create collaboration. You want to build long-lasting relationships because this is, like I said, Kobe had expounded on a little bit earlier. Mm-hmm. This is something that we're trying to do 10, 15, 20 years from now. Same thing what we said prior, that trust. If you burn somebody one time, they'll pay you, but they're never coming back to you.
Mm. Yeah, you don't want to take advantage of people.
Never, man.
Because that can leave a bad taste in somebody's mouth when they feel like you got over on them, mm-hmm. Or you hid some information from them. So, being transparent, being upfront, is that's big. That's big to me. And I think that will carry you a long way, or carry us a long way with doing that. But collaboration, over competition, it's enough money out here for everybody.
So many, it's so much, man. And they print it every day.
They print it every day. You're right.
Every day.
And my thing is volume.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we get 10 small $1,000 deals, that's still $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to one $10,000 bill, but that person felt like we burned them. You know what I mean? But if we got 10 people that we did $1,000 deals with, and they all feel great about the service that we provided and who we are, they're gonna come back to us every time, and they're gonna refer their people to us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about increasing your volume, increasing your chances, getting people to trust you, so they can bring other people to you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's all about, to me, it's all about the volume.
Yeah, because within collaboration, you have referrals, right? Nobody can refer you if you don't do a good job, if you didn't collaborate with them, if you didn't provide a service that they felt was exceptional. You want somebody to say, hey, I got your information from Darrell, you know what I'm saying? I want to take your referral and turn that into a sale. I think that just has a lot to do with collaboration and my network. Because if I show myself as being trustworthy, dependable, people know that they can send their mom to me. And if there's a solution that can be provided, I can assist in helping them do so. So
without taking advantage of
them. So I think that just goes a long way, man. Kobe, he did say something very important. So much to go around. You ain't got to be conniving, sneaky. We got 6 houses we can't sell right now. We're 4. Four that we having a difficult time moving. So it's not even a matter of volume. Mm-hmm. It's just all about making sure that you add value. That's what I preach every day. Just add value, man.
So
add value.
Question I got for both of y'all is, how do you create a solution-based mindset? Because that seems like a key component of your business. And I know a lot of people might struggle with that because they only see the problem, they never see the solution.
I go by this mantra I heard from a speaker that I listen to, like a motivational speaker. He says, major on the major, minor on the minor. So I just take a situation that we constantly deal with daily, like road rage or somebody getting upset.
Yeah.
Somebody let a situation, somebody cut you off. You'll chase that person for 30, 40 miles. You're ready to get out the car and go crazy on them, man. That's a minor situation. Let that go.
Yeah.
You just want to get to the biggest portion of the problem, get them to tell you exactly what their problem is. Mm-hmm. The more transparent they are with you, the better service you can provide and the better solution you can come up with. So you just want to major on a major and minor on a minor. There's many situations and many fires that me and Kobe have to put out constantly because, it may be something that was not covered until we pull a title or something like that in a real estate transaction. So you just always want to just be solution oriented the whole time. Be thinking like I'm the king of trying to get ahead of stuff. I'm like, bro, let's get ahead of it. Mm-hmm.
I think
let's get ahead of it.
And with me, I think it has something to do with just with character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy helping people.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So if I can help you in any way, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it is. if I can help you in any way, I'm down to do that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you have that mindset, you are naturally just always trying to find a solution to someone's problem.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just something naturally that takes place. I can't really speak on
a situation.
A specific situation. It could be anything. It really doesn't matter. You know, if I see a stranger having a problem, I'm gonna do whatever I can.
Flat tire, anything.
Yeah, anything. Yeah. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help them out. You know, even if it's just if I don't know how to change a tire, I do know how to change a tire. Just throw that out there. All men should know how to change a tire. But it, you know, but just even if it's just pulling up and be like, hey, you know, do you have a phone?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
somebody
want
on the way?
Call somebody on the way? Anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just having that mindset. I think that you know would gives you that solution based mindset. Just it's in your character. It's really in you.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because I was gonna say the thing is that I developed was to be selfish, to be selfless.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because if I can help you help me, we both gonna be happy in the end.
There you go.
Got to be win-win, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I say you got to add value from every perspective. I wouldn't have brought Kobe on if he couldn't add value, and that's nothing personal to his character or anything like that. We both add value to one another. I don't feel like we will be as far as we are and be headed in the direction that we are headed in unless we add value.
Gotcha.
Just got to add value, man. If you add value, I think everything is a lot easier for you.
Gotcha.
It'll be solution.
Yeah. Definitely.
Solution oriented, man. Definitely.
Man, listen to me, man. You two fellas done gave a lot of game today.
Hopefully we can help somebody out.
Man, y'all done help me out. So I'm gonna be selfish with this one. This one for your boy.
Yeah.
It's most definitely gonna go up there for everybody to see and everything. But nah, you guys coming on and giving the gems that you did, it was more based off of, like you said, the mindset and allowing people to understand that, like you said, collaboration over competition is everything. Mm-hmm. So I just want to thank you guys so much for coming and sitting with me today, because I don't think I would be able to pull this out of certain people, but you two guys just, it's like laid it out on the table for us. So I really appreciate you two for this.
Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you for the opportunity, man. Thank you.
Thanks for bringing us on board.
Man, it ain't no problem at all. You listen. Once y'all picked up the phone and said yes, I'm like, hey, we got to make it happen as soon as possible. I'm like, I don't know how, I don't know when, but we're going to have to make this thing happen.
Yeah, so it worked out this weekend. So we appreciate your time. Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate y'all's. So, man, this the part of the, podcast that I hate to do. I do not like ending it, but we got to end somewhere.
Yes, sir.
So with that, I want to ask you guys the same question, but to a degree, give me your own personal opinion on it.
Okay.
When it comes to success or creating success, what is one gem that you could drop for somebody that they could carry with them that would help their process or make it a little bit easier, if that makes sense?
I'll probably just say, if I can put it into words, find your why. Find the thing that motivates you or the reason that you're looking for success.
Gotcha.
Because everybody finds success in different ways. Money don't, move a lot of people. I mean, it doesn't move everyone. It moves some people. Things, material things move some people. They find, buying things makes them successful, or showing off different things. And I mean, everybody has a different sense of success, but I feel like your success needs to be rooted in something larger than who you are and your why. My family is my why.
Gotcha.
My legacy is my why.
Gotcha.
Definitely. I like that answer, Josh. Now, once you find that why, you now need to be consistent in working towards, building out that dream that you have. You know what I'm saying? So being consistent, finding the time to put into it. You just can't have the dream and just leave it there and just dream about it every night. You have to work towards it. Yeah, you have to put in the action. You have to put in the work. You know what I mean? And you have to be consistent. If you do that, I think, no matter what it is that you do, if you just remain consistent and put in the time, you eventually become successful. It may take some time for you to find that niche or find that sweet spot, that you can build off of to help make you successful. But no one out the gate, is just successful right away. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through some ups and some downs, really some downs. You have to have those doors shut on you a few times before you really understand what it takes to be successful. And you only can do that by being consistent. You know what I'm saying? If you have that, if you jump out the gate and you working towards your dream and somebody shut you down, the first chance
what
you get,
do?
what you going? Are you gonna keep going, or are you just gonna throw it away and push it to the side like, oh, this is not for me. I may not be the person for it. You know what I mean? So, and I just think, you know, being consistent and just putting in the time, once you found that why,
definitely
will help you be successful.
Then if I can add one more thing, I'll probably say another thing is, I'm sorry, man, I lost my train of thought. Kobe was talking real good. If it come back to me, I'll say it, bro. My fault.
No, you are good.
I lost it.
You see, that's why I got lost in the sauce earlier.
Yeah.
It's what you guys create. It's the energy you guys create within the moment. That's what I'm seeing. Like, I understand why people sell their properties to you guys, because it's the way that you make them feel. Like, through this whole interview, I'm like, dang, am I a part of the team? Nah, I need to get a shirt now.
You got to get the shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say nothing worth having comes easy.
Definitely. Yeah.
If they giving away for free, I don't want it, man.
Yeah.
I got to earn my keep.
Work towards it.
Kobe don't take a dime free. I don't take a dime free. If it's a situation, I don't want no free lunch, man. So we go work for everything. So you have to keep that in mind. Every time you're doing anything, if they're giving away for free, you would never respect it if you didn't earn it. If you didn't get 1,000 no's, how can you respect that one yes? If the one yes come, you celebrate.
Nah.
You know, from the first situation, you ain't never gonna grind and get more. You gotta fail. You gotta fail.
Yeah.
You have to, man. Just get through the failure so you can get to the success.
That develops you. You know, helps you build character, the character that you need to succeed. Yeah. And that one yes that you get,
change
you
your
build
life,
on
man.
that. You know what I mean? Like that's your template right there. You go with that every time. You know what I'm saying? And it may switch up. You may have to alter it or tweak it here and there, but you know, at that point, you know it can be done. You can do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because once and this is kind of going back to the origin of how me and Kobe got started. Once he saw that first transaction go through, he's like, oh, that's the easiest money I ever made.
Yeah.
I'm hooked.
Yeah.
And I felt the same way.
Yeah.
And I just had to share that with somebody, even before bringing them on, that I know can meet, you know, my intensity. That was just going to feel like, all right, this is easy. Let's run it up.
Gotcha.
And it has to be somebody. If you're going to collaborate with somebody, y'all dreams have to align. Just have to.
Definitely have to.
And your work ethic has to.
Yeah.
Has to align.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Man. So one thing I want to ask you guys is, where can the people find you guys at?
Man, I'm really just our telephone number. If you looking to sell a house, not only looking to sell a house, or if you need any type of real estate solutions whatsoever, because we have a network of individuals that we can even pass you along to it. Even if we're unable to help, we're always trying to provide that solution.
Gotcha.
Our telephone number is 810-279-0844.
Gotcha.
Again, Legacy Home Buyers, 810-279-0844. Website is Legacy Home Buyer, without the buyers, mi.com.
Gotcha.
So
Legacy Home Buyer, mi.com.
Yep.
All right.
So if you have a property that you looking to sell, send them my way.
Hey, I got you. So I'm gonna most definitely put that in the show notes so they can most definitely connect.
Oh, yeah,
with
go to the link.
Yeah,
go to the link. I'll make sure to get you the link and everything like that too, man.
Man. So once again, I just want to say thank you for both of you guys coming to sit with me today, because I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get a shirt.
Oh yeah, thank you for the opportunity, man.
Man, it's no problem, man.
I like the royal minds. That's nice, bro.
Yeah, that is.
That's real nice. I gotta give me one of them too. However we can support, man.
Hey, I got you. So what I want to say is thank you guys for coming and watching the Royal Minds podcast. Please like, share, subscribe. Come back and kick it with us again. Thank you again to the Legacy Home Buyers for chilling with me today. I love you guys. So have a nice day.